welcome back to an episode of These Companies Aren't Loyal. Now imagine you're like everyone else and you saw the news that Facebook Meta was going to lay off thousands of employees, and you thought to yourself, they're not talking about me. He said low performers, and I'm not a low performer.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And then a couple of days ago, you get an email from Facebook that says, you're laid off, you're fired, you're a low performer. And you're scratching your head like, where did I get the low performance? I've never, ever missed a day. I've always done my work. I work 10 hours, 20 hours, over the 40 hours. I've never got any type of report from a manager saying I need to work on XYZ. They've always given me great ratings. First time. I know it can be shocking that you believed that Meta, your company, there's no way they're going to lay you off. There's no way that they're going to figure out a way to get rid of people that make a lot of money. There's no way. We need to bring down cost. The way that we bring down cost is get rid of people who've been there for 10 years, who make $250,000, $300,000, $400,000.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Well, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, I have a newsletter, and it's free. How can you be free? You can't. It will give you tons of great information. And also, if you need any type of financing that deals with investment property or commercial properties, I have been a lender for 20 years. I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and in the description. Laid off Meta employees blast Zuckerberg for running the cruelest tech company out there, as some claim they were blindsided after parental leave. So you're telling me that a corporation does not care about you?
Wow.
You're telling me that you thought that a corporation was your family, and it turns out that they're not? Who could have saw this coming? Who could have saw this coming? See, listen, a month ago, I did a video of this, letting everybody know this one thing that Meta said to you, we're gonna lay off low performers. And I said, it's not about low performers, it's about money.
Hello, I like money.
It's not about quote unquote the low performers. They want to get rid of people who are making a lot of money. If you make a lot of money and you care about work-life balance, you're not for this company. That's what Meta is thinking.
Wait, what?
They want young people that they can pay cheaply and then keep them working for 80 hours a week. That's what they want. Today's video is sponsored by Aura. Big companies with poor security are getting hacked every day, and your personal information is being sold on the dark web. So spammers, scammers, and identity thieves can target you, and they face zero consequences, guys. And does it annoy you that these companies never get punished? You know what we say on this channel, these companies aren't loyal. And at the end of the day, it's on us to protect ourselves. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura keeps you safe by doing all the hard work for you. They will identify data brokers who are selling your information and submit an opt-out request on your behalf. Aura will continuously monitor the dark web and alert you if they find any of your personal information exposed. And you can't beat this. The Aura app also has a VPN with 100+ virtual location. Does your current VPN have all these features too? I don't think so. You can go to my link aura.com/Orlando and get 14 days for free. You can't beat that. And that will be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data has been exposed. Now back to the video. Employees at Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, are taking to public forums to blast leadership after company's latest cuts. On Monday, Meta started making what he claimed were performance-based layoffs. CEO Mark Zuckerberg said in an employee memo last month, that's the video that I did a month ago, that he planned to cut around 3,600 positions, or about 5% of the workforce, in a said performance-based layoff. But many of the employees affected by the move are speaking out on social media, stating that they have no prior history of not meeting the company expectation. So what you're basically saying is the company lied to you. Well, you know, the funny thing about that is, we say on this channel all the time, maybe you're new here, but these companies aren't loyal. See, companies will lie to you just as much as you breathe air outside. The oxygen that you breathe is the same frequency that a company will lie to you. Isn't it a surprise that Zuckerberg sees Musk and all these other billionaires making more money, bending the knee? And he's like, listen, I want some of that money too. I want to get billions and more billions and more billions.
Mark, give me the Zuck.
He wants to get 100 extra billion. And the easiest way to do that is to get rid of you.
Houston, we have a problem.
The hardest part is Meta publicly stating they're cutting low performers. So it feels like we have a scarlet letter on our backs. People need to know we're not low performers. Meta did not immediately respond to the request for comment. Of course. Why would they respond? Not only does this hurt individuals getting laid off, not having an income, not having a job, but it also follows them, which is diabolical. It's diabolical. You're telling me that not only are you gonna lay people off, but you're gonna stop them from getting a job in the future?
I used to look up to you, man. How could you do this? How could you do this, bro?
Not only are they getting rid of individuals who've been working there for 15 years, great pay, making $400,000 a year. Damn! But they're doing this to get around, to skirt around layoff laws.
Huh?
I know what you're saying. Orlando, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Are you telling me that not only is Meta getting rid of individuals for money reasons, they're trying to skirt around layoff laws? Are they trying to get around layoff laws? Oh man, yes they are. If you put that you're laying off individuals for low performance, it allows you to lay off individuals higher than the 3,600 that you said you were gonna do.
I beg your pardon?
Do you really think that Meta is going to stick to its word and say, we're only gonna lay off 3,600 people? That's it. No more, no less. No, they won't, guys. They will lay off the amount of people that they want or need to lay off based on whatever objectives that they're trying to accomplish. Money.
No money. I guess money.
And see, here is the problem, is most people just believe that their company will never lay them off. That, you know what, this company is loyal, we're family. But let me ask you a question. Does family treat you like this? Does family shoot you an email to let you go, to fire you? Does family lay you off when you're on maternity leave? Let me ask you that. When you're on maternity leave, do they lay you off and say you were a low performer? And you're thinking, I wasn't even here. I was on maternity leave. How am I a low performer? And I wasn't even here. But it's all over social media. Look, it says, unfortunately, after 5 years, I was impacted by Meta layoffs today. However, here are some reasons why you should hire me. And then she's trying to find another job. But remember, these are individuals that have low performer all on them. So if you are still believing that these companies have your back, again, I have a time traveling rock that's in the backyard that will literally change your life. All you gotta do is pay $100,000. $100,000, you can have it.
Shut up and take my money.
A lot of these people were caught off guard because they thought all of these people, all these individuals thought to themselves, I'm not a low performer. He's talking about them. He's not talking about me. Why would they ever talk about me? I'm a high performer, not a low performer. I've made this company so much money. I've done so much overtime, so much work. Matter of fact, I'm here more than I am at home. I have no work-life balance, and I have decided to give you all of my time so I can have this job.
Come on, man!
And you know what Meta said? We don't know who you are, but you make $250,000, $300,000, and you are in the range of getting rid of people that we need to get rid of. And then you hear stories about managers who are letting people go only to get fired themselves. Oh, you let go of your whole team of 30, 40 people? Woo! Thank you, John. Thank you for that. We really appreciate that. Well, John, now that you've done all of that work and laid all those people off, I just want to tell you, man, we're gonna have to let you go. We're gonna have to let you go. Yes, I know. But you've done a magnificent job for the last 10 years. You've done just spotless work. But, you know, that's what they're going to do. They're going to give you a company pin with Meta on it and then say, here, there you go. It was nice seeing you. It was nice working with you. And you're thinking to yourself, I know you, Jeremy. Jeremy, I know you. You were at my kid's baseball game. Jeremy, I invited you to my barbecues. And you're letting me go? These guys treat you like a number, and you should too. That is my motto. You should always have your head on the swivel. Do what's best for you and your family. Look, it doesn't even go further. I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and just look at the social media posts. LinkedIn, forums, they're everywhere. Twitter. If you just look at it, it says here, I was just laid off today and will be looking for employment counsel. I had no history of below average performance and was on maternity leave for 6 months this year. If this isn't crazy work, I don't know what is. Someone said, make sure you take snapshots of past performance records. Someone said, please sue the F out of this company. The tiny monster Mark needs a lesson. He has no morals. And then someone said, do they even give you a severance since it wasn't a performance issue? No, because they're saying it's a performance issue. You hear what I'm saying? They're not giving any severance packages. Let me say this and make this clear. No severance packages because you're a low performer.
I disagree.
But guess who gets to determine who is a low performer? The company. Does it matter if there's any record of it? Apparently not. The only thing that you need to know is Mark Zuckerberg, Meta management executive said, you're a low performer. It doesn't matter if we can prove it. We said it. It's law. Get out of here.
You're fired.
This is what I'm saying. Individuals coming into these companies, they're loyalists. They're company men, company women, and all they believe is company culture. They believe 100% the company has their back. There's no wrong that the company can do. They hear all the stories, just all the stories you hear, the stories I report on, they hear these exact stories. And what do they say? Nah, not me. This will never happen to me. And unfortunately, I don't want anyone to lose their job. Let me just put that out there. I don't want anyone to lose their job. But you cannot be naive to think that these companies have the best interest at heart. Your best interest at heart. That they're going to want the same things that you want. They do not. They want money. They want all of your time. And they want it for as cheap as possible. It says Meta is now the cruelest tech company out there. He says another Amazon employee wrote, they believe Meta really is now only for young workers without families that don't have anything else to focus on rather than making money. What did I just say, guys? That's what these companies want. Meta is no different. Amazon is no different. Google is no different. Apple is no different. Don't get it messed up to believe that we're only focusing on Meta on this when it comes to these companies. Do what's best for you. Too many times, no matter if you have a family or you're just by yourself, you're single, no kids, not married, nothing. You should still focus on yourself. Put yourself before the company. Yourself before the company. Let me say it again. Yourself before the company. Like I said, guys, it's going to get worse before it gets better. We're at the beginning of 2025, and it's going to continue to see more companies come out and say, you know what? We're going to cut. The economy is continuing to go down. We saw inflation is continuing to go up. We know eggs are like $20, ragu sauce, $20. It's insane. It really is, guys. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And this is the reason why you need to protect yourself and protect you and your family. Number one. And if you like this type of content and you want more details of stories like this or stories similar to this, or, just things that I can't cover on YouTube, please join the Patreon. You will love it. And as always, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.